Do you not know, my child, that even the silence is holy? When your world trembles, the days stretch long without answers, when prayers feel unanswered and your strength fades like the evening sun, I am still here. I am not turned away, nor have I forgotten the sound of your voice. You look around and see emptiness, but I see preparation. You feel delay, but I am weaving deliverance. You see doors that refuse to open, yet I am crafting an entrance you could not have built with your own hands. Be still, my child. The battle you fear is not yours to fight. The confusion, the loss, the disappointments, they are not signs of my absence, but shadows cast by my wings as I hover near. You think you were surrounded by defeat, but you are surrounded by me. You have cried in the night when no one heard. You have whispered my name when the pain felt too heavy. I counted each tear, for none falls unnoticed in my sight. I have numbered the hours of your waiting and restored your sighs as songs for a future dawn. You have not waited in vain, even when the waiting has felt endless. You say, Lord, everything is still. And I say, yes, it must be still, for I am working beneath the silence. For in the stillness I teach you the rhythm of my heart. I do not shout above the storm, I whisper within it. When all movement ceases and your hands hang down in weariness, that is when I come near. For I am not found in the noise of striving, but in the quiet where surrender blooms. I see the questions that press against your spirit. Why this path, Lord? Why this delay? Why this loss? But hear me, not every silence is punishment. Not every pause is rejection. Sometimes silence is mercy. Sometimes delay is the shield I place between you and unseen destruction. Sometimes what feels like loss is my pruning hand, cutting only what would hinder your fruit. Be still. Your heart wrestles to understand what I am doing, yet the soil cannot comprehend the seed. You are that seed, buried, unseen, waiting in the dark earth, but the waiting is not your end. It is the beginning of your rising. The pressure you feel is not the weight of abandonment, but the embrace of transformation. The ground above you does not hide you from my light. It prepares you to break into it when you cannot trace my hand. Trust my heart. When the night stretches longer than you imagine, remember that I have never left you in any season without purpose. Even now, I am aligning moments, hearts, and doors in a harmony you cannot yet hear. Do you think I do not know the ache in your chest, the longing for things to change? I know. I know the dreams that seem shattered and the prayers that feel forgotten. But what you call broken, I unfinished. What you think is delay, I call development. You see the pain. I see the promise.
I am the one who will know use for us. I am the one who brings water from the rock and bread from the wilderness. Have you forgotten, my child, adopt, that I call forth beauty from ashes? Do not measure my power by your present pain. The story is not over. It is merely unfolding under my sovereign hand. Ask for silent. The silence. For it is in the silence that I write the loudest victories. You ask me for movement, but I am perfecting you in stillness. You seek quick answers, but I am shaping your spirit for last sipping rant, stir strength. You look for signs, but I am planting peace. So be still, old wingstick. I am peddling tea still. For I am fighting battles you do not see. There are wars waged in realms beyond your sight, and I have stationed my angel, have prayed for my presence. I am guarding you from what you could not endure, holding back what would have crushed you, and lifting burdens you were never meant to carry. You are not behind schedule or not forgotten. You are being the time refined. The fire you feel is not meant to destroy, but to define you. You say, Lord, I am weary, and I answer, yes, but I am your rest. You say, Lord, I cannot see the way. And I reply, that is why I am your light. You say, Lord, I have lost so much. And I whisper, what remains is where I will begin again. Lift your eyes, my child. The field you think is barren is already pregnant with promise. The clouds that seem heavy with sorrow will soon pour down rain for your refreshing. I will not leave you empty. I will not leave you where loss found you. The same hands that allowed the breaking will perform the healing. I am the God who finishes what I begin, and I began a good work in you. So rest, not because the storm has ended, but because you are held within the one who commands it. Be still, not as one defeated, but as one defended by divine strength. The battle but isn't yours to win, but a yours begin. The by stest. Tigim. Hestag. Use. Upfus bloniwen. Stefan Senfais may live than Shand and Ganlif do in the palace Dan defendiden if to live my pander for Tata is an invitation to trust completely.